mean, I've been doing this stuff for quite some time, and I looked at it as an evaluation exercise, really. But I was there was points in it that that I was certainly taken out as, oh yeah, I'd not quite realized that before, and so I would thoroughly recommend that.
Thank you very much.
And just don't be afraid, Philip. Like I said, with Brian, he doesn't have any degree in anything computer, and he's completely self-taught. The way to become an expert quickly is start writing about what you're learning and posting it on things like Medium. It gets it out there because you'll find out quickly, like if you know it or not. And they say the best way to know if you're an expert is when you feel confident teaching somebody. The traditional route is through mathematics, physics, or computer science. But like I said, there's a lot of people. I mean, if you know how to learn math, you should be in a good position.
I understand that math is the prerequisite.
Yeah, a gentleman, I was on another call. He posted it's a free, I don't know if it's still active, but I'll send it to you if I have it. It's a free Qiskit certificate. Like you have to go through the program, but it doesn't cost anything. So he gave me the link.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, thank you.
I'll see if I still have it. I might still have it. And yeah, I'll have to take a look at it. I'll send it to you if I do, if it still works. But yeah, there's lots of resources out there that I think the big thing. So we had a speaker, Dipansha Singh, and she's a UC San Diego student. She went to the very first, I think it was IBM's quantum hardware summer school. Last year's in 2021 was called a machine learning, QML. And then this year it's called Quantum Error Correction School. Imagine sending your kid to error correction school. The buzz on that name.
Right.
Yeah. So we're shooting through the news here. This Intel is actually for, I think it's classical, but it's the type of thing like as quantum picks up, it's just good to know though, like, they're building additional chip factories. And I think that's it for that. So we're going to scoot back over here.
I really appreciate all the detailed responses. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. And don't be discouraged. Like I said, a lot of people do very well in quantum without being heavily trained. I would find a mentor, those types of
I have good friends who can help me with this. Yeah, so I feel very encouraged. Thanks.
And I guess if anybody else, we haven't heard from a number of people. So Timothy, Ron's usually on, Kino's been on, we heard from VJ. Anybody else, any questions for David right now?
I had a quick comment for Dr. Philip. Definitely brush up on your mathematics. They claim, they say all you need is linear algebra. They said that about machine learning, but it helps to be able to master mathematics that involves matrices, get a full handle on what a Hilbert space, multidimensional Hilbert space is, and how to manipulate vectors and stuff like that. And then make the leap to the notation that the quantum guys use for describing their algorithms. That's probably the main initial hurdle. So there you go. So for David,
the slides in the chat, by the way.
Oh, but yeah, David, I wanted to also comment on that magnificent set of slides. The graphics were amazing. The content was amazing. Really,
thank you.
Really well done. So, my question for you is, based on your slides, I noticed that a lot of the conventional quantum programming frameworks are still listed. These are just classical extensions to like Python or whatever. I have an interest in trying to look forward based on my background with compilers, and I'm wondering, what will the tool chain look like? Is there some leaps we can make now to address that future tool chain? I firmly believe that at any day now we could be one great discovery in the quantum hardware away from quantum computing going wild, and we just don't have the software to take advantage of it at this point, or the tool chains